Destination de Paris Nord, départ prévu.
Alright, now my feet have officially touched the 39th first level administrative region. Alright, we're in Maupej now. Construction again, really? Again? Alright, we're at Sankata. Now we have to buy a ticket to Nayo. Ghetto of Warsaw. Looks very nice in a conventional sense. Alright, this is the final train. Finally, I don't even know how many trains I took, and I still have to take one bus. We are here, so we're gonna get on the last bus, which leaves in 45 minutes, 6:15, all the way to Grandu. This is kind of like a commuter or school bus, because the buses from the villages leave early, and the buses from the town, in this case Noyon, leave a bit later. This is the last one of the day. The views are absolutely beautiful. Bus is constantly making U-turns going from village to village, so everybody has access to public transport. But it won't be long before Granlu, or however you say it, the village I'm supposed to be on. The driver barely understood me. I had to repeat many times. That's the thing with French that makes it difficult. You don't, like the pronunciation, you don't know which letters to pronounce. I mean, in contrast, German is very straightforward in that sense. Like, I guess it has a lot of difficult sounds for English speakers, but I speak Finnish and Russian, so Finnish language has the U, A, E sounds, which German has. And, German also has a lot of like sh kind of sounds, which Russian has. So reading things in Russian has not been difficult. If I have to like name a destination, then I was immediately understood. Not the case here. So yeah, here we are. Krandu. All I have to do is walk 2.5 kilometers straight this way. Just stay on the road. And after that, just turn to the left slightly. And we will have made it. I wonder how old this church is. They might say here. Like, okay, let's see if I understand anything here. Okay, that's Rue, that's Street. Florianus, that's like a name, I guess. Porteur Resistance. So kind of a resistance fighter. Okay, and died for France. 1984. What was going on in France in 1984? I don't know. We are already leaving this Grand Rue village. But yeah, we're in very desolate France right now. Very desolate, very rural France right now. I won't be able to get back by a bus. I'll probably have to hitchhike. But despite that, Paris is actually one of the closest major cities from here. Well, it is kind of far, it's about 100 kilometers away. Let's see where the next courses take me. I just hope there'll be another region so I can crack that 1%, because I'm at 39 regions right now out of the 3,975. So I get one more, I'm gonna be over 1%. Slowly but surely, we'll make it. Deers. Honestly, when I first got the cards and I was looking at the satellite imagery and Street View also, I thought that the fields and the overall landscape will be very close to Germany, but there's definitely some kind of a distinction here, for sure. Even in Belgium was different. Like, this point is way more rural than the point I got in Germany. Like, both of these courts are approximately like just as far away from like major cities and towns. But the difference is that by happenstance, the German coordinate was in some kind of a resort area. So at first there were a lot of people, but then suddenly, after the watchtower, they all just kind of disappeared. Because it wasn't really, the court wasn't actually like in the resort area, but it was nearby. I was walking by it. But here in France, it's just rural. That's it. I love it. There's no signal. One thing I noticed about Belgium and France is there's quite a lot of farm animals, like horses, cows, sheep, but they always have a lot of space. So I mean, that's nice in terms of their like well-being. This is the so-called road I'm gonna have to get on. This all looks like privately owned land, so I hope I'm not trespassing here. I would have to go here. Look at it. See, I'm facing that direction. It, like, I'm not doing a GeoWizard straight line mission. Although at some point I will. I already have some ideas. I absolutely love his channel. I love his style of videos. I especially love his straight line missions, his strategies, and his determination. I only like fully discovered him recently, but he's definitely a little bit of an inspiration. This is one of the challenges of having my phone cleared and not getting my data back until 13 days later. Because with the shortcut script, I could have just generated the new coords and at least like know the distance and direction I'll need to be going to without internet. But now I can't even load coords. Like I don't want to live too far, because what if it's close? But again, I don't know if I really have an option. Like I lost signal maybe 10 minutes ago and it has not been coming back. And further I was advancing from the village, the weaker internet kept getting. So I hate going directly backwards, but I think I might. But luckily I don't have to go all the way back to the village to generate the coords. Somewhere in between I still have strong enough of a signal to probably load the coords. And I don't want to hitchhike yet, even though there's just a perfect amount of cards, not too many, not too little, because they might take me somewhere far, and like I don't think I have the language skills to explain what the fuck I'm doing. So I think I'll just walk backwards and load the course from there. The advantage with the website versus my script though is that you can select any kind of coords, whereas my script generates the coords directly from your own location. I mean, I could change it, but it's kind of a hassle. So I mean, in that sense, the website is better. But I definitely prepare my own script because I made it myself with like trigonometry and shit. I don't have to walk that long actually, like for like 5-10 minutes. I have a very weak signal right now, might be enough. Arm so high you will think I'm taking a selfie. You want me to go forward? Like a small village. So I usually always have to go to like towns and cities to do that. I only have the sleeping bag in like very extreme cases. Where there's quite literally just nothing and there's no way for me to get to a better place. That happened in Korea a couple times. So just in case. You never know what can happen. Because as I said, I only start looking for an accommodation after 8 p.m. So in 30 minutes, I'm gonna have to start thinking about it. The random chords were like, no, all you had to do was keep going forward. You'll eventually find signal, I promise. I don't know why they made like a stop here or something. It doesn't lead to anything. I finally got a weak signal. Turns out the chords were correct. I wonder what that is. My chords are right at that log pile. Okay, I'm at the log pile now. Let's load new chords. I see. This is so beautiful. Why they're all just looking at me? They're following me. Hey. Hello. You are looking fine. I'm fucking free! I love this! Woo! Look at all this shit! Look at the beauty! I'm nowhere, and at the same time, everywhere! That's right! We have finally arrived at the next village of Mauko. And yeah, I actually found a much better accommodation option, much cheaper in Oyo. But first I need to get there at a reasonable time. It's fine. Le France. It's so pretty in these villages. Seriously. A lot of EU flags in France and Belgium. I mean, Belgium makes sense because that's where the headquarters are, right? I don't know about France. I mean, like, I didn't see that many in Germany compared to France and Belgium. They even have a football field. Is this where Mbappes are born? Look how cool that is. Interesting bus stop. Alright, this is the final road before the main one to Noyon. There has only been one car here going possibly towards Noyon. I wouldn't know. So I need to get on the main road. Besides, there are too many turns here. It'll be difficult to like explain where I need to go. Unless I just said Noyon, you know. It's 9 p.m. right now. Of course, I would like to get to the hotel at a reasonable time. I really hope I manage to hitchhike, because if not, I'll probably have to walk for 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours. Hard to say like exactly right now, but it's not that close. It was such a loud move. Too bad I missed it. There's some more cows. God damn, man. This place looks like my dream, like when I was a child. I don't know why. Maybe it's like because I read some children's book that shows farmland, but this is like, these are the images that I had imprinted in my brain. Finally got to the road. Alright, hopefully I can get it right quick. I kind of underestimated how fast the cars drive here. But I don't think this is a highway. I don't think this can be considered a highway, right? So it still should be legal, right? No luck so far. One thing I've noticed when I was walking Noyon is that there's quite a lot of like people from foreign backgrounds. Whereas in Germany, you also have a lot of immigrants and so on, but they're mostly in big cities. Like I didn't see them in the smaller cities, smaller towns like here. Interesting. I guess France wants to like house them more spread out. Budget. They have a microwave and microwaves. Cool. An interesting layout of the hotel room. I don't need 2 beds, but this is the cheapest option, so I'll take it. Yes. Okay. Okay, so let's take a better look at the route. So this is where I generated it. So we'll walk this way. Then I managed to hitchhike from here all the way to my hotel here. And tomorrow I'm gonna walk back to the center of Noyo. Take the train. There's actually like a lot of trains are going to Paris from here. So it'll be easy to this station. And then we're gonna walk to this station and grab some to eat on the way to get a little feel of the Paris. And then, well, that's it. Well, this isn't like the coordinate, but it's close to this town. So it'll be a pretty straightforward route, yeah. I don't know if this is in another region, but Paris is, so we'll get 40 tomorrow. So I'm signing off for today. So the coordinates I'm going to tomorrow are actually in another region. What's it called? Bourgogne, Franche-Comté. Paris is here. So we're gonna start tomorrow with 2 new regions. So after I get to the coordinates, my total number of regions visit will be 41.